Okay, you're welcome to the BST class. It's been a long time, so I'm glad to have you again. So today we're looking at simple machines. Simple machines. My name is Gift Odafi Valley. Okay, now we're looking at simple machines, and also we're going to be looking at the types of simple machine, different types of simple machine. We're going to look at the examples and what they are used for in these class. So I want you to follow me keenly, and if in case you get to a particular place you don't understand, you can repeat the video again, play it over and over again. Okay, so let's do simple machines now. Simple machines now. Simple machines make our work easier. These are devices or tools, we say, that make our work easier and faster. Do you understand? So simple machine make work easier and faster. We'll call them simple machine because they have a few or no moving parts. That means they have just a few parts, and some of them don't have parts. Like some of them you can see here, like you have the hammer don't have moving parts. Do you understand? But some have. That's why we call them. They will say that they have few or no moving part. Is that clear? So let's go to the examples or types of simple machine. Basically, we have 6 types of simple machine. They are the lever, the wheel and hassle, inclined plane, wedge, screw, and pulley. But in this study, we're going to look at only 4 of them. Only 4 of them. The 4 we are looking at is the lever, the wheel and hassle, inclined plane, and the pulley. So let's talk about the lever. Okay, the lever is a rigid bar that is free to turn about a fixed point called the fulcrum. It's a rigid bar that is free to turn about a fixed point called the fulcrum. Let me just go forward and show you what I mean by this. Look at it now. Okay, this is an example of a lever. This one is called the fulcrum. This is called the load, and this is the effort. So the lever is a straight bar. You can see the straight bar there. Okay, that turns around a fixed point. This is the fixed point, is the fulcrum. Is that clear? Okay, so let's go back and see what we're trying to say. So every lever has free parts. Every lever has free parts. They have free parts, and the free parts are the load, the effort, and the fulcrum. The fulcrum. So every lever has what? Free parts. The load, the effort, and the fulcrum. Now, the load is what you are trying to carry. For example, let's go back to that place again, and let me show you this. Now, this is the load. You can see the load now. This thing is trying to carry this. This is the load. This is the load. Do you understand that? And this is the fulcrum. Do you understand? And this is the effort. Okay, that's what we're trying to say here. So let's move fast. So the load is what you are trying to carry. Effort is the work done in moving the load. Do you understand? The effort is the work done in moving the load. While the fulcrum is the fixed pivot point where it turns, is called the fulcrum. While the fulcrum is the fixed pivot point. The pivot means where it turns, where the machine turns, or where it moves, the part that moves. Do you understand? It's called the fulcrum. Okay. The next, now we talk about, there are 3 classes of lever. There are what? 3 classes of lever. We have the first class lever, which is this. We have the second class lever. We have the third class lever. Is that taken? These are the 3 classes of lever. Okay, now let's look at the first class of lever. The first class of lever. Okay, the first class of lever. Now, the first class of lever, if you look at it very well, the fulcrum is between the effort and the load. That means this is the effort, this is the fulcrum, and this is the load. So the first class lever has as an acronym effort, okay, fulcrum and load. It can be the reverse. It can also be load, fulcrum and effort. But the main thing you should know here, that the fulcrum is at the middle of it. Is that clear? So let's look at some example. Example, we have the seesaw, the crown bar, and the scissors. These are example of first class lever. Okay, now second class lever. Now in the second class lever, it is the load that is at the middle. Please get it. It is the load that is at the middle. You can see the load here. You can see the load here. This is the load. It's at the middle. The fulcrum is here and the effort is here. So the second class is F, as an acronym to remember it, FLE, which is second class flea. Just remember that. It will help you to remember it very fast. Then second class what? Flea. FLE. The load is at the middle between the fulcrum and the effort. I hope you are following. Okay. Now let's go to the next one, which is the third class lever. The example rather, example of second class lever. We have the wheelbarrow, we have the bottle opener, and the nutcracker. These are examples of second class lever. Let's go to the third class lever. In the third class lever, the effort is between the load and the fulcrum. So the third class, we can say third class, we have LEF, which is third class left. That means the effort is between the load and the fulcrum. Please get it very well. So that is the third class. Now let's look at some examples of third class. Okay, example, we have the broom, the shovel, fishing net, and the human arm. The human arm is an example. Continue with that. So you will remember, okay, that. Let's look at this. This is a summary of what we just said. You can see here the first class, the load, the summary of all the classes of lever. You can see the effort here. You can see the nail which they are pulling at is the load, and the fulcrum is this place here. Then you can see the plier, the same thing. You can see this is the load. This is the fulcrum where it turns. Anywhere a machine turns is called the fulcrum. And here where you put the effort, where you have to press. The same for second class. You can see it here. We have the effort here. That's where you hold in the wheelbarrow. And the load is normally here. This is the load. And it turns here, which is the fulcrum. Also, we have the nutcracker. You can see it arm, the effort here. The load is what you are holding. And the fulcrum talks about the moving point, which is what you can see. I hope you are following gradually. Okay, so let's roll the next one now. What is a pulley? Now, as the name implies, the pulley helps to pull something up or down. We use it to roll things up and down. Simple pulley is made up of wheel and a rope. So the rope is very common with every pulley. That is what we are going to hold. The rope fits into a groove of the wheel, and it helps to drag it up or pull it down. Okay, now let's look at it. We have basically two types of pulley. We have two types of pulley. We have the movable pulley and the fixed pulley. Now sometimes they combine these two pulleys together in doing most work, in most of the work, the fixed pulley and the movable pulley. They work in hand to hand. They combine the two together when you want to work. I will show you as we proceed. Now, the pulley, you can see the pulleys here. You can see the pulley. You can see the pulley here. You can see them. The pulley here. These are the pulleys. You can see them. You can see the rope as well, used to pull. They combine them together. So let's proceed. Now, examples of pulley, we have the flag poles. Please note that the flag pole, cloth line, sailboats, blinds, and crane. Examples of pulley. I hope you are following. Okay, now let's go to the next one. You can also see them here. These are pulleys. You can see them here as well. Okay, let's go to the next type of simple machine. The wheels and hustle. The wheels of the car go round and round. The wheel, you can hear that. So wheel, the wheel and the hustle are a simple machine. They help to do work. They help the car to move. Do you understand? The hustle is the rod that goes through the wheel, which allow the wheel to turn. Do you understand? An example of another wheel and hustle is the jar of a car, the gear of a car. You can see there is a form of wheel and hustle, and the wheel in your car is a form of wheel and hustle and a gear. Okay, so let's move, let's proceed. The next is the inclined plane. The inclined plane. An inclined plane is a flat surface that is higher on one end. It goes up, it goes up. It goes up. You can use the machine to move an object up and down. Inclined planes are used to move machine up and down. When you're using an inclined plane to move anything up, it becomes easier for you to climb up. Do you understand that? Okay. Now, example of inclined plane, we have the ramp, the slanted road, part up a E, and the slide. Okay. These are example of inclined plane. You can see them here. And these are example of inclined plane. You can see the slide. You can see the man here. The man is trying to take something up, and it becomes easier for him. This is the inclined plane. You can see it there. You can see this inclined plane helps this material to go up as well. And this man is able to carry this load up because of the help of the inclined plane. So you can see incline going up, down as well. Do you understand? Incline going up. It makes something. Okay, we've come to the end of our class, but before we go, let us run through what we said. We said that we have a simple machine makes work easier and faster. We call them simple machine because they have a few or no moving parts. And we said that we have 6 types of simple machine, but in the course of our study, we went through 4, which is the lever, the pulley, the inclined plane, and the wheel and hustle. And also we said the lever, we have basically 3 types of lever: the first class lever, the second class lever, and the third class lever. And we were able to give example of each. We went to pulley, we talked about pulley, we went to inclined plane, wheel and hustle, and we'll talk about them. Now, one thing you will note most of these machines are simple. They are not complex machines, and that's why they are called simple machine. Is that taken? That is where we're going to, this is where we're going to draw the curtain for today. Thank you for being there. In case you have any question, feel free to call or send me a text message or a WhatsApp message through my mobile number. It has been gifted gift. This is a property of Ejeva Estate School. God bless you till we meet again. Miss you guys.